Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies. We're here at the Red Brick House, and we have some actually decent weather. It's been raining like crazy the last couple of days, and today it's about 50. It's a little breezy, but we're going to try and get our other shutters up here in place. So I'm going to go out here and pray that the brick holds the screws for these things. When you're dealing with this old brick and stuff, you got to be really, really careful. And I want to show here, this is a different view from where I've been showing before. You can see our stops for the shutters, and you can see how the shutters have that opening where they're at that bit of the angle, and that is by design because it allows the moisture to be able to dissipate behind them and helps keep the shutters from being against the brick where the moisture is coming out and possibly warping. So that is actually a design element to give you kind of more depth on it and to let you actually see that they can work. Also too, a longevity effort, because this is antique heart pine and it is going to be out here in the weather. The problem, of course, is with the way the house is situated here. The afternoon sun is right over there, and when it goes down, it beads, and it's amazing because the temperature will rise. If we have the window shades up, even in the wintertime, the temperature rises up a lot because that sun really bakes as it goes through. And if one side of this is wet and then the front side is hitting that sun, you're basically going to see those suckers begin to curl over time. And so hopefully that will help to minimize any movement in the shutters themselves. So what we have is, these are our offset shutter pins right here that will be mounted onto the brick face right there, just like that. And then we have our actual hinge, which is an offset hinge. Now we could have gotten, like I said, we could have gotten just flat hinges, but there's also another thing that's good about this too, is when these are closed, they're actually flush with the brick. Yeah, and that's the other part of having the recessed hinge on them. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this thing put in. Okay, so you can see how these fit in. When they're closed with the hinge, that offset hinge, they sit actually completely flush. So that's the effect that you actually want to have with it, is to actually be flush in here. So you have flush and closed, and then you have open with the offset hinge right here that allows that air to be able to circulate behind it. And there we go. We got one in. Look at that. Swings right on out. Open, and then we put our S piece in there, and then it's good to go. Oh man, love it. Go ahead and get the brackets over here on this one, get that one done, and man, one down, 3 to go. I've never actually seen a window with shutters closed before, so that's actually what it looks like. It actually looks kind of cool with the candles and stuff in there, and then seeing the battens and stuff on there. So yeah, definitely a different look. I'm going to get the window cleaner, so while I'm out here, I'll clean the outside of the windows too. Get that out of the way. Wow. Take a look down there. There you go. But I realized I screwed up. Now, I'm going to say that this has been actually a very expensive proposition here, doing shutters for the house. Getting the antique heart pine cost me about $500 for it. And then the hinges, this is where I really screwed up. The hinges are sold, it's a 10-pack. In my mind, I was thinking I was ordering a 10-pack, being enough to do 5 windows, which is what I have. But it's 10 individual hinges where you need 2 per window. That 10-pack of hinges costs $200. So I only have enough to do 5 of the windows. Fortunately, I can get the last one, the next set in on Saturday, so I can put it up in 2 days from now. But that's $400 worth of hinges. Those are the most expensive hinges that I've ever gotten. But you can see it's an old style, so it looks like it would have. It's got the pin on it. I'll get some black oil paint to touch up the masonry screws on there. But the effect that you get, though, It's worth it. All right, I've been holding out on you guys, okay? So I didn't do a lot of stuff inside that we did. You guys know we got the couch. Now, somebody had commented that, you need to tell people how much that couch and stuff costs because not everybody can afford it. Well, okay, so let me say the couch. We actually ordered it from Amazon, and it's an L shape. It's an L shape piece. I believe it was $929. Now, we did buy a sample piece because you can buy those pieces separately. We bought an individual seat. I think you showed it on some different ones. The seat, just buying one piece with a back on it, was $219. And if you buy the side arms, then it is, I think, $119 for side arms. So basically, we spent about $1,100, and this is what we got. So we ordered extra side arms for that. This is actually two of the pieces right here. Whether it's an ottoman, whether it's a chair, whether it's whatever, it's this basic piece. And these pieces all open up like this. And you can see how basically they all have two holes. So if you wanted to, you could make this just a giant square. You can put an ottoman on here. You can do whatever. It's convertible. And so this is a love seat, which is kind of cool. It's actually more comfortable than I thought. The cushions on it are nice and firm. So the reason why we ended up getting the extra piece on this is so that way we can basically make this into a sleep sofa. We take these two pieces and we put it over here. And let me show you the L shape, because the way the L shape actually would be 4 sections across. But we thought that was going to be too big for the space. So here we have it here in the space. Look at that. We can take the two pieces right there and put them right here as well. And that gives us a sleep sofa. So it's like a full-size bed. And having the extra ottoman, oh, this is nice and comfortable. Oh, this is comfortable. Oh, this is nice. Oh, Nelly, it's nice. My wife likes having the space here behind it so you can see the railings. We can take the couch, it's real easy to move. We could put it over here or we could put it over there, and we could end up having this as a nice conversation area. And I think we're gonna put a TV over there. Now, my wonderful bride, her and our friend Allie, they were up here doing some painting and stuff for us. Are you ready? Because they painted the mantle. And wait, there's more. You'll remember the coal burning fireplace that's in here. I end up using WD-40 to clean it. Check this out. Look at that. That is the same piece, roughly clean. I need to get some more WD-40. And she painted the mantle. Look at that. Black. Now that is my data wire that I've got to run around the room to get to my computer section. That looks good. So we're beginning to get the room together. I got the shutters. I need to wait for the other hinge to get in on Saturday to put the last shutter up. But definitely the plants around that just looks unbelievable. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the TV over here so that way it's off. Now, oh, also, last night I took some of the red brick paint and I just painted this red. It was red before, just painted it red again, just so it doesn't look like rough concrete. Definitely a good improvement. And I just painted the one over there as well. I think we're going to paint the other fireplace black with it. So my wife has also been putting up curtains in here. Maybe it's easier to see over here. There we go, curtains in here. So this is beginning to look like a real room and space. And I couldn't be happier with this. I mean, this is unbelievable how good this has come through. We've got furniture up here, so, I can come here and have my coffee and sit down and relax and, think about what I'm going to do for my studio over here. Oh, man. Oh, no. I might order another ottoman. I just might order one more piece. So I have an ottoman here to put my feet up on this side. But I can't believe how good this looks. I'm still amazed because the way this place is built, there's no lights on right now. Look at this. Perfect. You see, look at that. No lighting needed. And now that the sun is coming over on this side, that sun will actually help heat up the space, this side of the house. And it will actually, the AC unit, won't even be on until after sunset for the rest of the day. It's about 50 degrees outside, but that heat with the insulation up in here, with that radiant heat from the sun, takes care of it. I couldn't be happier. I think this is a lot smaller than our home, but the way this place is laid out, I could live here. Me and Tracy could just live here and be very, very comfortable. I'm being honest with you. You don't necessarily need a lot of space, but making things as functional as possible, I think, is actually the key to it. So I'm going to go head to the dump, get rid of some trash, and I'm going to come back and do some stuff. And then we actually have a couple and a friend of ours, a different friend of ours, that are spending the night here tonight and tomorrow night. So they're going to go see The Color Purple, and I'm going to continue to do what I do, which is work here, because I'm not going to see a musical, just not going to do it, and keep on working on stuff. I'll see you.